How's it going, everybody? Kind of a lazy Sunday stream. I don't want to do anything too demanding, but this game does have its challenges. If you're not familiar with it, this is basically a platformer mixed with some shooting elements, and you have multiple characters that you'll end up having access to as the game goes on that have different abilities, usually some sort of mobility option, but it depends on what we're talking about character-wise. For instance, this guy, the duck, can jump a little higher, and I believe also climb on, yeah, he can climb on walls like that. So we'll see how that goes as we begin to play the game. We're going to start out as Bucky O'Hare as the default character, and then, excuse me, as we go through each level, we'll be unlocking the additional characters. And this game is very much like Mega Man in the sense that you have several different options for which levels you want to start with, and you can play them in whatever order. Now, I don't have a particular order that I play in. I'm just going to kind of go. So, without further ado, let's get into this. Now, this is a somewhat difficult game. It's not on the same level as Silver Surfer or Battletoads, but it is challenging in some regards. It's very fast. Things happen very quickly in this game, so you need to be able to have good reaction time. One good thing about it compared to those two games is it does have unlimited continues, so we're not going to get, 90% of the way through the game and then lose the ability to see the last part of the game. So I'm going to keep playing until we beat this game, unless for some reason I just get stuck at some point for an hour or something like that. I'm not going to drag it out all night, but I don't anticipate that happening. Last time I played through this game, I think it took me about an hour, maybe a little longer. Anyway, so here is the main stage select screen. As you can see, we've got the 4 planets here as our starting option. Eventually, we will get a 5th one, and I believe there might be one more after that, like a final level. And I think these are split up into, yeah, there's Act 1 here, and we're going to have a couple different acts. So, controls, very responsive, very fast. You have a tiny bit of momentum that you build up. I don't know if you can see that or not, but you don't turn quite on a dime. Anyway, you can shoot your gun, power up your ability. It's really what differentiates between all the characters. As you can see right now, the power bar down there is not very large, so our jumping ability is somewhat limited. Oh. Just take the high road for most of this. We want this. Some life. Life meter is extended now. Oh yeah, and I forgot Bucky can shoot in different directions, so that'll help. Yo, what's up, Kenzie? I didn't start earlier because there is a little bit of setup. Make sure everything looks right. So that's why I usually say, hey, I'm starting a little while, not, 2 minutes before I go on. Yeah, this game's sweet. This is one that I don't remember a lot of people having access to when I was younger. Like I mentioned on the announcement for when I was going to go live, this is a little bit of a later release. It's in 1992. And by that time, I mean, Super Nintendo had been out for a year already. How are we going to get that? think I can, yeah. Let's move on. One up there, that's not too hard. I think overall this is the easiest level. Let's see, can I jump down there? Yeah. And I think I wanted to start up here. Yeah, overall this is the easiest level in the game. Let's see, how high can we jump? Probably not high enough. Thanks for the good luck there, Junkyard Dave. Oh, that was worth the death. Give you thanks. Oh, you know what we have to do? We have to ride that log all the way over. Okay, give it a shot. There we go. Alright, now that final part. Whoa, should be a little bit easier. Okay, no big deal. Like I mentioned, because we have unlimited continues, you know, dying in this game is kind of whatever. But maybe I should slow down just a hair. We can actually make that jump. Alright, we're gonna make it this time. There we go. There. I did make some additional acquisitions for my retro gaming collection. What did I pick up? I picked up Castlevania 3. Picked up a game called Abadox, which I only recently heard of. Which is kind of those side-scrolling shooters. Kind of like Galaga and other things of that nature. What else did I pick up? Don't remember. I'm not gonna worry about going down there to get that one up. It's not that big. Alright, so here, I think all we do is just fall. Try to avoid all this stuff. There are some, as you can see them going by here, there are some power-ups. Yeah, so I picked up Super Empire Strikes Back. Picked up Earthworm Jim 2, by the way. I'm good, man. How are you doing? Okay, cool. So there's that. Okay, this is probably the hardest part of the level, so I'm gonna need to focus a little bit. Actually, this is a little bit more difficult, but I don't know that this is actually the hardest part of the level. There's one where you have to jump on these, like kind of like that, but going upwards. No, maybe not. I'm thinking of something else. Okay, so yeah, I need to be right next to him. Good, man. That's good to hear. Yeah, Earthworm Jim 2 is a lot of fun. I picked up the second one as opposed to the first one because I have more experience with that game. But that should be a good time. Kenzie, actually in the chat here, mentioned it to me the other day. And I was thinking, hey, that's a good call. So yeah, I went ahead and got that. Let's see, I guess I can flip my email confirmation. We can see exactly what else I got. Let's see. Games. Okay, cool. So we've got, I think his name's Blinky. So now we have the ability to switch characters in the middle of the game. Let's see, I picked up Journey to Silius and Battletoads Double Dragon. Those are the other two games that I picked up. Alright, we're not going to worry about passwords here. I'm gonna hold off on Red Planet. Now that we have Blinky, we can do Blue Planet, because this one has like ice blocks that you need his weapon to destroy. Yeah, Journey to Silius is a pretty sweet game. I've never owned the actual copy, but I have played it a little bit. Yeah, I can see that. Battletoads Double Dragon. I got the NES version, not the SNES one. 'Cause I'm just real partial to that graphic style and audio and all that kind of stuff. But that looks like a ton of fun. I'd only ever played the original. So this will be kind of a new experience for me. Yeah, I might have to take you up on that and see if I can... if there's something there that I hadn't had access to before. Alright, whoa. So this stuff is pretty slippery. As I'm sure you can kind of see them like sliding all over the place. So this has kind of got some Battletoads elements to it here. Riding the snakes, like from level 6. Play through it, count how many health drops you get out of curiosity. Beat it a while ago and returned multiple times. In one playthrough, found 2 health drops. Are you talking about in Journey to Silius? Because if so, then yeah, it seems like they barely give you any. Oh god, I have to be faster than that. They give you weapon energy all over the place, but yeah, the freaking health drops they're pretty stingy with. Okay, so I gotta get off of there quickly. No problem. Oh, they actually start us on this screen even. Alright, so I need to destroy those ice blocks ASAP. Oh, come on. Yeah, Silius, yeah. I was gonna say, Battletoads Double Dragon kind of looks like they give you a lot of them. But yeah, Journey to Silius for sure is way stingier. Yikes. This is giving me some trouble. Yeah. Like, you see what I was talking about, where things happen very quickly in this game? You've got to move. Like, maybe that was a little fast. But, you can't sit there and, like, plot things out. You kind of just have to get going ASAP. Wait, what am I supposed to do there? Do I have to wait for that other snake, the second one, to come up? Alright, so now that's there. L. Oops. Yeah, hit me. Let me know. Push down and duck, you cancel the ice physics. Oh, that's actually really good to know. Yeah, apparently I didn't know that. Alright, so... we're not going to be able to do anything... Oh, shit. I was wondering if I could get right to the very edge and, like, do the little flight from there. Or do I just have to literally run as fast as I can right there? Kinda seems like it. Alright, there we go. Holy shit. Yeah, no, that works. I appreciate the little tip. Obviously, I needed it. Okay, so... I do have a little bit of time. I have to get up here. Wait for this guy to go, then I can... all this. Okay. Oh, oops. Alright, that one's not as hard, I don't think. I just need to find my footing. think I was close enough to the side there. Hit me with it, Kenzie. Oops. Yeah. I appreciate your pro gamer strats. Oh my god. I shouldn't have destroyed those other ice blocks. Alright, we're gonna get there. Shit. Alright, we're gonna get it this time. I would love to see a no-death run of this game. I bet that's pretty impressive. Damn. I need to remember your crouching thing in the heat of the moment. You can see I'm like kind of slipping around on these freaking snakes. There we go. Alright, we made it past the snakes. Oops. Well, at least we got the one up there. Yeah, dude. The crouching tiger hidden ice physics. Oh. Okay, I didn't realize that happened. Wow, you're like 5th place. Is that like worldwide overall? That would be pretty impressive. Holy shit. Just getting clowned on by these frogs. Alright, out of my way. On. Holy shit. Alright, big deal. What? It's like holding right, and he's like, nah, I'm just gonna fall straight. Cool, that's awesome, man. How did you stumble on my stream? Were you just kind of searching for Bucky O'Hare playthroughs? Oh shit, you can't actually jump through this. Alright, well. Fuck that extra life. Alright. Let's do it for... Why? Why can I not make that? No. Don't understand. That's cool. Oh, you traded it for Base Wars? Whoops. Not like this. How do I make that jump? What the hell? Am I supposed to use his little flight? Oh, you know what I'm supposed to do, actually. I'm not being an idiot. There. Forgot we don't actually have to be playing through this level as Blinky. Okay, we got there. So what's the difference in hard mode? You just take more damage and have more enemies, or one or the other? Right. I've never owned this one as a kid, but I knew one or two people that did. Oh shit! Right, there's spikes right there. Okay. Getting on towards the end here. So let's see, strategy here, just keep these clear. Then we have to let the thing fall down there too. There we go. Let's see. Right, I do need. Oh. Wow, that sounds brutal. Wait, so how would they use that as like an anti-bootlegging feature? Because I would think you'd want to have it like automatically engage the hard mode if that were the case, but it sounds like you have to have the password entered for that to happen. Alright, let's focus here. Sweet. They just made it accessible for some reason via password after coding. Oh, I see. Interesting. Yeah, I've heard of the Dendy before. Wow, that sucks. Yeah, I mean, I've been working on playing through Silver Surfer a lot and like Battletoads. I've beaten both of those games, but yeah, Silver Surfer definitely has that one-hit kills BS from any attack in the game. Obviously, if you've ever played it, you already know that. But that's probably the closest to anything like this that I've ever played. The one-hit kills, that is. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough damage to actually kill this guy. Especially if I keep doing that crap. Okay. Got there. You should, you know, if you haven't owned them, you should pick them up. And if you do own them and you just haven't gone through them enough, you should do it. I think those games are both really fun, even if people in general seem to think that they're kind of crappy games. I think there's a lot of reward to being able to get through a game like that. Okay, so I don't recall what this character's ability is. Let's see. I'm gonna do... Is Red Planet the one that has all the lava that you have to run past? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna hold off on that. That's like probably the hardest section in the game, in my opinion, at least out of the like regular levels. So I don't want that to like hold up the proceeding for a little while. Come on. I do want to get streams recorded of Silver Surfer playthroughs and Battletoads. I was doing a little bit of streaming on Facebook prior to actually starting this channel a little bit more specifically. And I do have a record of Silver Surfer being beaten there, but I would like to get it here as well. So, if you want to see that kind of stuff, give me a follow and I'll do what I can to accommodate you. Holy crap. Get hit by everything here. Guess we can do this. So I've been on Twitch just as like a viewer for a long time, but I literally have only been streaming. This would be my second weekend of doing it. Up there. Dude, Super Mario RPG, oh right, she has a charge shot, that's right. Super Mario RPG would be one of those games where I'd want to take, like, several streams in a row to go through it. But I would totally be down to do that. I guess it's just faster to ride one of these damn things. Okay, so here was the part I was talking about earlier. Can't remember if I'm supposed to just, like, get through all this. Yeah, okay. Now's the part where I have to climb. Oh, in Super Mario RPG? Yeah. Let's see what I'm supposed to do here. That. There we go. And it's funny because a lot of the, like, dialogue in that game actually doesn't have dialogue. It's just a bunch of, like, you know, character emotes and stuff like that. Character movement. But it was really well done. Oh, I have to ride these damn... things, don't I? Yeah, okay. Okay, and you cannot land on anything that is in the background. Good to know. Really can tell that it's been a while since I played this. Shit. Jumped right there. Ah. These little asteroids or whatever kind of feel just random to some degree, which is fine. You just have to get used to the pattern. Oh, wait, you can land on that? Okay. I guess the first one was just kind of like a difficult one to land on from ground level. Okay, well that makes this considerably easier. Holy crap. Let's do this. Oh. Barely made that. Yeah, if you couldn't land on any of this stuff. Sounds about right. But then again, you know, I wouldn't put him past it. Okay, this section is also freaking crazy, if I remember. You just don't get a lot of time to react here. look at this. This is so crazy. In terms of just, like, tracking it with your eyes, you know? Then there's a section where you have to, like, do a bunch of ducking, right? To, like, avoid spiked walls or something like that. Yeah, like, right up in here. Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's exactly it. Well, we got through a good chunk of that. I think this part just looks a little crazier than it actually is. Until you get to those spiked walls. Like, then you need to really pay attention and act quickly. Because all this is just, like, craziness, and then here's the jump you need to make. Right, so it's not so bad. It's funny that you say it that way, you know, give them just enough faith and then take it away. That's kind of like what they did in Battletoads, too. They're like, alright, here's level 1 and 2. They're just like kind of your traditional platformer style or whatever. But yeah, I saw that other one and it kind of messed me up for a second. Yeah, they're like, here's level 1, level 2, nothing crazy. And then everyone hits that turbo tunnel and they're like, oh god, what's going on here? And frankly, from there, the rest of the game is even considerably harder than that. I honestly think the turbo tunnel in Battletoads is pretty straightforward once you know what you're doing. But that's really how a lot of that game is just memorization. But I guess you could say that about a lot of games, you know, just being familiar with what's going on. Okay, so let's get through this. Got 2 more that we need to jump onto. It's this one. And 3 more. 4 more. I'm obviously very familiar. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Oh, this guy, right. Remember exactly the best method of doing this. I do remember you have to dodge that. Night Ghost 84, what's going on? Yeah, I saw that the Mexican runner beat that. At like GDQ something or other. I don't remember which one it was. Really impressive, though. Oh, shit. The rat race in Battletoads is god-awful. That's my least favorite level. It's level 10 for anyone that's counting. Out of here. What was I saying? Try and beat this guy here without getting absolutely wrecked. Oh shit. He also beat it at double game speed. How did he have like a custom cart for that? Oh shit. I guess what I was gonna say was, for the Mexican runner doing the... Oh, is she? Is this the call? Is it because you can use her little charge thing? Shit. Let me finish this thought and we'll move on. So when he was doing the blindfolded turbo tunnel run, he uses his ears and just listens for the audio. is the primary way that he gets through a lot of that. And honestly, that's how I do the whole end section on the turbo tunnel anyway. Those 20 walls that you have to dodge. Alright, there's one. Because they have a very consistent audio sound that cues when they enter the screen. So just listening for those. Hey, thanks for the tip, by the way. Yeah, that's one of those character management things that I'm not particularly great at in this game. Like saying, oh, you know, who needs the power meter the most, right? I'm just like, oh, like in that last part when I was Bucky, I probably should have switched to her and picked up that power up that was right there, but, you know, whatever. If I put as much time into this as I had into Battletoads or Silver Surfer, I'm sure I'd be much better at that. Alright, so we got the dork. Remember what his name is? I just like calling him the dork. Alright. So, he has like a super shot. So this is the one where we get the duck later on. Let's see. Not much of an eruption. Shit. And as soon as I say that, I get punished. That's very fitting. Yeah, Daffy time. It's like literally a carbon copy of Daffy Duck. They just gave him like a hat. Let's take it a little slow here. Go wild and crazy the whole time. You guys have, yeah, I can see that. Like, if his ability is just, like, a charge shot or whatever, that seems pretty mopey. Here we go, we'll give her that. Look, I paid attention. But yeah, like, all the mobility things seem like better calls to me. So when you're playing through this, do you always just speed run it, or are you just playing, you know, for fun or whatever? Oh shit. Okay, so you just run it. Is there like a default character that you end up using at some point? Usually use robot on this one. Okay. Shit. This game's probably pretty crazy to do a speed run on. I don't know that I've ever watched anyone do one, but I have to check it out. Alright, so there's that. I guess we can do this, right? I guess. I gotta make this. I guess if I use the fly ability, I can get over it. I don't know what the hell this is. It's like points or something. Okay, so she's got the best damage. Interesting. Alright, so I'm gonna get my ass handed to me plenty of times here, so bear with me. One. Let's count the deaths. Let's see how many times it takes to get through this. Shit. And if I hadn't screwed that up. Okay, there's 2. Set up 2. 3. Fuck. 4. It's been a while, obviously, since I've attempted to play through this game. If you haven't gathered that already. Shit. Setup. 5. 6. 7. You played it like 20 years ago. Ah, God, why do I keep doing that? Junkyard Dave, do you have like playthroughs of this on your channel by any chance? Be interested to check those out. You do. Damn, keep forgetting that. Ninja Gaiden 2, I have that one. That is a hard-ass game as well. All those Ninja Gaiden games are difficult. It's been a few years since I played through that one. Guess I need to go right and then left. But the last time I tried to go through that one, I got all the way to the end, just could not convert on the final boss. Yeah, if you want to leave a link for that, I don't think there's any restriction for that. I'm not quite popular enough to have to worry about setting that kind of stuff up at the moment, so go ahead. Alright, cool. Got there. Those, what, 8 or 9 deaths, something like that. Is it just your YouTube channel or something? Yeah, that's fair. I love Mega Man. Mega Man is like my favorite franchise of all time. Source feed. Okay, I think I've actually heard of that. It's like speed running catalog or something like that. Speedrun.com. Kirby on NES Mini, sweet. A lot of my friends were asking me about, you know, getting those like mini consoles and stuff. And I was like, well, if I didn't own most of the games, like, already, I might consider it, but I really have a need to do that. That is something I should say here, since I didn't specify it earlier. I am playing on original hardware, and I'm going to try and do that as much as I can. I wouldn't say collect so much. Basically, the games that I own to play. But I do have a few nicer pieces. Let's see, just off the top of my head, in terms of these like old console games, I've got like a really clean copy of Mega Man 7 which, if you've ever looked at trying to get that cart, you know how difficult that can be. I've got basically every Mega Man released, including a, call it like a hack or a ROM version of Mega Man and Bass for SNES, English translation. I think when I bought them, I bought X, X2, and X3 for about $300, which was not a bad deal at all. Just get down here and kick this asshole. Trying to think what else. There's obviously this game. This isn't a cheap one these days. Alright, I'm gonna switch to Bucky. Assholes. My boss has, like, a copy of Little Samson. I don't personally own one. That would be a good one. You know, as enticing an offer as that is, I'm gonna have to refuse that one, I think. Oh shit. What am I supposed to do there? Ah shit. That was kind of stupid. If I'm gonna do that, I have to do that like pretty early on, I guess. Yeah, I've got a decent NES and Super NES collection, but it's not, like, extensive by any means. Like, I probably have, between the two, like, 60 games or something like that. Okay, that's fair. I've thought about getting an EverDrive, purely for the purpose of, you know, having it to stream with. But there's just something about playing on classic hardware that is hard for me to get away from. Let's get there. Already got full power on this guy anyway. Alright. Oh, right, this thing. A buddy of mine has an EverDrive. Seems pretty sweet. Shit. Oh, the EverDrive, yeah. Sorry, I just saw the message there. For some reason got caught by auto mode. I'll have to look into that. I don't know why I would have blocked that. Is she just like bad at jumping? Is that the deal? Do I need to switch to some other character to jump over that? Just like go to Blinky here. And maybe do it a little earlier. Yeah, maybe that's why it was wanting to stop. I guess I'll switch to Bucky there. He just jumps like quickly. So would it be safe to say that when people are speedrunning this game, they go for this character like first? Because the DPS aspect of it? Okay, so he's gonna come back. Should I be using this thing? Alright, so do they try and get through the blue planet like ASAP then? Like, do they go there before getting the robot? I guess that makes sense if you're trying to get her ASAP. Okay, so you do have to go green planet, then to blue planet. Charge on the right side of the screen as a ball. As it comes on the screen, it won't hurt you, and you can just aim up and kill him immediately. Oh. Like, it's right at the beginning of the fight. That's one of those, like, tricks that you learn during the course of learning how to speedrun a game. Like, there's some Mega Man speedruns, I can't remember which one, but I think is it Mega Man 2 or Mega Man 3? You, like, basically are able to get a shot off as the boss is coming down into the screen, and because he's still an actual model that doesn't have a health bar, when you hit him it just kills him and ends the fight right there. Really? Okay. What's the order that you go after doing green planet, blue planet? Huh, okay. Red, then yellow. Is there any particular reason for that? Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's see, so... Oh, that's right, they ended up taking a couple of those. Why am I even going for that power one? I don't need it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm curious to see what somebody who actually knows what they're doing in this game can do. Stuff. Just get out of here. Oh shit, forgot that was there. At the moment, because I'm not a Twitch a Twitch affiliate or a partner, I can't have a donation link set up. But just doing a follow and telling everyone that you know to check me out, for people that might be interested, that would be good enough. They basically need to, they have like a bunch of metrics that you have to meet before you can be an affiliate. Yeah, this is this is like the Wily's castle of this game, so jump over that. I would say generally between like 7 to 10 is around when I tend to stream. And I try to go for at least 2.5 to 3 hours. That way we can get a good session in. Depends on what's going on. I might, yikes, I'm almost dead. Might end up, like, you know, switching games at some point to something else. If I get through something fast. Like, I did a playthrough of Mega Man 6 the other day. And because I know that game like the back of my hand for the most part, I was able to get through it pretty quick. Shit. That's true. I do have a PayPal account set up, and I guess I'll have to see, you know, offhand if that's like against the Twitch terms to just have like a direct PayPal set up. I don't want to, like, jeopardize any of that, of course. I guess that's fair. I'll look into some options here. I'm not, like, too worried about monetizing this right out of the gate, but would certainly be nice to be able to do that. Right. So we just do that. It's gonna have more holes that I need to jump over. Feeling that's gonna be the case. Hopefully that's not the case. Alright, so I have to actually fight her, right? That's the deal. Yeah. Shit. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll look into getting something like that set up then. If there are people out there that want to donate to the cause, then I'm certainly not going to deny them the ability to do so, I guess. Yeah, that's some good damage. Please no. So she doesn't come up on the first pass. The second one. Shit. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Yeah, for bits and stuff. Yeah, I knew it was like for some of that stuff here. I just wasn't sure if they kind of frowned upon taking like donations of any kind until you had reached affiliate status. Shit. Shit. Man, her shit does a lot of fucking damage. I suppose I should probably not be jumping right into it. Oh my god. Yeah, you can do like combined streams with other streamers once you hit a partner status. I guess there's no reason for me to, like, try and speed run this fight, or, you know, whatever you want to call it. Not on a time limit here. Just focus on getting it done. Just play smart, safe. As I jump right into a laser beam. Slow and steady, boy. Yeah. I would like to get up to that point. I mean, realistically, that's going to be quite a ways away. But I've been thinking about doing this for a long time, just never had the correct setup until just even a few weeks ago. Shit. guess that's a good way to get some damage. Ah. Set jump. She is... Either she's got a health bar, or Blinky doesn't do shit for damage. Or a combination of the two. Doesn't help that this asshole is in the way and kind of interrupts one of the damage cycles that I want to do. Oh wait, is he just short enough to like not get hit by that stuff? She does go all the way to the edge there. Yeah, he is short enough to just dodge it. Die, bitch. Or rather, don't die, but come back. There we go. I've lost myself in a hypnotic beam. Yeah. Okay, so we've got her. We go out this way. Yeah. Do they hide like health power-ups in this stuff very frequently? I know we've run across one or two of them. Probably just missed something that I was supposed to get. Oh, maybe not. Kidding me? Come on. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Aha! We found one. I'm gonna have to remember that. Oh god, this whole section. That's true. You know, I was making a comment like that with regards to Battletoads. Oh shit. The frickin' those blocks blend into the background pretty bad. Where just like learning things about the game is something that happens on a regular basis for me. You know, I played the shit out of that game, and I still find myself, like, learning things every once in a while. Okay, so now we... Oh, shit. That's about right, yeah. Shit. Hit that one block on the left. Bunch of these freaking Mario Kaizo blocks. Bang my head on that crap. Ah. see what happens if we this work. Okay, so is this a door? Let's see. I can't remember. Do I want to be up on the on this second level? Remember. Yeah, those clones are pretty necessary to getting through that game, I think. There we go. Shit. Alright, well I'm just gonna cheese them from up here. I don't see any reason not to, and I can kind of chat with you guys a little bit while this is going on. One thing I've been trying to hammer down the details on a little bit from a stream perspective. Yeah, exactly. Whatever, man. I can kill you with one hand and a beer in the other, buddy. One thing I've been trying to get down is just the audio levels on everything between my mic and the game audio. So let me know if that needs work or if it seems to be pretty good. Cool. That's what I was hoping for. I've been messing around with some of the filter options in OBS, with like noise limiters, noise suppression, things of that nature, so... Shit, get going! Okay. And I think I found a relatively good balance between everything, where I'm not, you know, overpowering anything. And, you know, like when I have my outbursts or whatever, I'm not peaking the mic or whatever. But it seems like it's a little bit of a constant battle. So what do I want to do? Do I want to charge the like flight thing up and use on the second block? Guess that worked. If I walk, I'm probably just gonna hit the freaking spikes, right? Probably want to set up to get onto this. Not do that would be preferable. Shit. Oh, you actually can? Okay. Yeah, see, I figured the game was going to be so unforgiving in that sense that, shit. I guess I don't need to jump there, that I wouldn't be able to do that, but I guess if that's not the case, I do need to move a little bit quicker there. Shit. Just like that, right? Pro gamer here. Guess maybe I can afford a tiny jump right there. Shit, I need to get off that block. Alright, there we go. I can believe that. From what I recall, this seems to be the hardest part of the game. I mean, not that any of this is, like, super damn easy. Okay, so I can just walk onto this block. Wow. Look at that. Yeah, I can see that. Is there any argument for me to actually worry about powering this idiot up? I mean, it's like basically free here, right? And I'm max power on the other characters. Let's do it. Oh. Eh. Not worth it if there's a chance that I fall into the pit there. Shit. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, so we're just not even gonna bother with him this entire run. I will heed your advice then. Okay. Alright. Wait a minute. It's not just the same room. Oh no, it's a little... Is it? It looks like it's just the same room. There's trickery here. Am I supposed to go down? Yeah. That's probably it. There we go. Figured it out. Oh, right, I need to be Bucky here, don't I? Look at this shit. Oh, just finding the one spot I could actually go through. Better lucky than good. That's my saying when I play through Magic. We'll just keep it applicable here as well, I suppose. Feels like I need to be smaller to be able to squeeze into some of these. Is Bucky's shot the only shot that goes through walls? Cool. That wasn't as hard as I remember it being. Alright, so... Daffy Duck here. Okay. Seems like Blinky's is the only one that can't go through walls, maybe. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, that was pretty easy. I'm guessing she is the character you want to use there. Makes the most sense to me. Cool. That was a pretty long level, but I guess it makes sense for being one of the last few. It's good to know. I'll have to keep that in mind. Like, I probably should have switched to her when well, I guess I didn't have her at that point. Yeah, I think he's the only one you can use her on for that level. 3 damage every 2 frames. Yeah, it's a little tricky to use. I'm not particularly good at it. Alright, so salvage shoot. I don't know if she's ideal right here, but I guess now that this guy's up here. Now, if I remember correctly, this is basically subsequent. The turn's subsequent to the end of the game. Is that right? Really interesting. The song is like kind of a rip-off of TMNT. There's 2 stages after this one. Okay. So that works. Oh, I remember, there's a section here with a bunch of, like, crushers that you have to use the duck on, if I remember right. These freaking clowns off me. There we go. Okay, let's use light here. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Out of here. Yeah, the crushers gave me a lot of trouble, I remember. Let's see if I can manage to... That didn't work. You know what? Screw you. Do I actually need to kill this guy? Or can I just, like, tell him to screw himself? That works. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh Jesus, here we go. Okay, crushers. That's what I was looking for. Shit. Alright, I'm getting this just because I didn't get it last time. It's a matter of principle here. There we go. Yeah. You got freaking crushed. Oh shit. Alright, well we don't need the power there. So let's not do things that are gonna get us killed. Damn, I can't imagine playing this game in the mode that freaking everything kills you in one hit. That's brutal. Not like this. Fuck off. So, is that power-up just like points? Is that all that is? That's hilarious, dude. Nice. A friend of mine that I used to work with made me a Battletoads. What are those things? Those like beads that you melt down into an image, or whatever the hell those are called. He made me the Battletoads like big boot kicking animation. I still have that. Maybe I'll go, once I get through this, I'll go grab it and show it to you. If you're curious. Damn. Hurlers, yeah, there you go. Damn, this section is kicking my ass. Let's see. We'll give Willie a shot here, why not? Give him a chance to prove himself. For the 5 seconds that I'm gonna actually end up playing with him. Shit. You failed me, Willie. Dude, I like that emote a lot, actually. That's hilarious. Goddamn, Will. Shut up, Wesley. This guy actually does kind of look like Will Wheaton, now that I think about it. Like some bastardized version of him anyway. Okay, so there's gonna be 2 that I can fall down onto in the same cycle, and then the third one I need to like hold to the left a little bit. Is that right? Yeah. Hot damn. Cool. This shit. Oh, these are the like bugs or whatever. Yeah. The hell are you supposed to dodge that shit? Like bait it out? Like, look at this section. This would be a fucking nightmare to go through on one-hit kills. Jesus Christ. god. Didn't even see that one. Will's hitbox? Or Bucky's? Gross. Pixel perfect. I'm not a fan of pixel perfect having to do anything, to be totally honest with you. Yeah. He's got that freaking, like, bowl cut, dude. Look at that. Break Blinky, come on, dude. Blinky have the smallest hitbox in the game. Kind of seems like he would. Yeah, makes sense. We gotta get it off. Okay. I was like, is this gonna work? I'm feeling this is not gonna work. No, we don't need it. Actually, you know what? Let's just kill myself instead. That seems like a lot better plan. Let's, because I'm paranoid, just do that. Then we can do this. Now what? Yeah, that was gonna work. Alright, still learning here. Switched her, blow you up. The life bar. Alright, so the goal is just to kill them before they get on you, I guess. That seems like a reasonable. Oh god. Yeah, these little slime bastards. What is that, brain slug? I guess that makes sense, that's probably what these are. Alright, so here's life hack. Charge the ball up all the way. Alright. Like Kenzie said, slow and steady. What's up there? Power. Cool. Okay. Oh my god, are you kidding me? You can't just hold right there. You have to actually wait for the spikes to get out of the way. Alright, fair beats. It's close. This is where it gets dark. God, I hate these sections of games. let's see. So, do I need to fly over there? Is that what's going on? Kind of seems like that's what we need to do. Not. Did I just miss it? Okay, so... Pipe's about right here. Did I go too far? Maybe that was it? Come on. There is a pipe there, right? I'm not just, like, seeing things. Okay, let's keep going here. Maybe if I go faster. Not. I just have to go, like, all the way over. Understand. I'm gonna try flying over to the right as far as I possibly can. Okay. There's a little bit more of a pipe right here. My right. To my knowledge, I should be able to walk over. How do I go down? No, that's all water down there. Just fly over like this. Yeah. Alright. I don't understand. It's like you fall through some of the pipes, but not others. Am I wrong about that? Half right, half wrong. Ledges of the pipes basically don't exist, so I basically have to get past like where the water is coming out of. Is that right? I mean, it's like there's a pipe almost within jumping distance to my right here. I feel like if I just hover over it, I fall right through it. So if we go right here. Must be missing something. Jumping with Bucky is easier. It's like a regular jump. Or do I have to do a powered up jump? There's a pipe like right down there. Okay. Okay. If nothing else, you don't have to wait for his like full powered up thing. You can charge it up and you can like work on seeing the next part of the level a little bit easier. Huh. Alright, well, thanks for the tip. I think I was just overshooting. I guess that's certainly possible. Okay. So don't jump on those. There we go. Oh, I was kind of lucky. Oh god, come on. What are... Those are platforms I can stand on. Okay, what do we have here? Alright, this thing. Shit. Alright, don't touch boss. Is that like a hentai joke that I am not getting? Suppose I'm probably supposed to use the charge shot there, right? For maximum damage. Or not use it at all. Maybe. I'll give it another shot if I don't get through this time. Oh, actually, let's... We'll worry about speedrun strats once I actually get to the point where I could potentially even do that. Damn, these things are killing me. I'm sure this is probably just like cringy as hell watching me just get pelted by these freaking missiles all over the place when you can just like run through this game. Oh, the fucking missile. Goddamn. Alright. Alright, let's try the pro gamer move. Oh, get up there. Okay, well, it kind of worked. I guess we found a better spot to stand rather than just like right in the middle of all that shit. Eh. Alright, we'll worry about doing the charge shot again on the next go around. Fuck, forgot to duck. You think this is the hardest one to play casually? Controlling that thing is kinda hard. Oh. Is there a way you can cancel that? Okay, so getting it off screen is the only way. But basically, I kind of set myself up there on that particular usage. Alright, so now I have to hit the top. I assume using this is probably still the easiest thing for that. Alright. I guess that's probably what I'm supposed to do from the beginning, right? Like, get underneath it and the thing can just go straight up. Because as you can see, my control is not super great with that. Hey, thanks. This is the core, Captain. Alright. Okay, see, this is what I was thinking of earlier. Shit, do I have to actually climb up? I think I know what I need to do. Yeah, see, now that I see that happen, that makes a lot of sense. Sure how this works exactly. Ah. Is this a section where you would want to use the duck, or do you just continue using Blinky again because of the small hitbox? Try that, I guess. This is what you were talking about earlier, Night Goes? This is where you couldn't get past as a kid? I remember this is where I ended up using the duck most. Bucky on the first jump is it's too easy to get stuck to the wall with the duck on every screen after. It's okay. Am I trying to get to this this section like right up here? Yeah. That's my own question, I suppose. Alright, so duck here. Oh god. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? So I guess I need to wait until... So I charge up here, wait until it comes back, get onto there, then I can get up here. I need to go down? No, I don't need to go down, do I? Shit. We'll find out. I'm just gonna not jump down, I'm just gonna die, because that seems like fun. Alright, let's... Yeah. Just making sure. I didn't think that was the way. That would be a very odd decision from a gameplay perspective. Let's see. Oh shit. My eyes were not looking right underneath my feet. That's the first section. Okay. This one, we just gotta go. Stand here. Oops, that was bad. Just have to be a little faster than that. I think I know what I need to do. Go. That was forgiving. Shit. Oh, come on. Gotta wait to clear those. Alright, Night Ghost, I'm doing this for you, man. Give you, give you a clear on this section. Are you kidding me? There we go. Alright, let's take that. Let's see. Nice. What is that? Like the evil frog's like mistress or something? I don't remember that at all. That's hilarious. Oh man, that's good. Oh, that's fair. Let's see. I guess I don't need to do the flight there. It's kind of a cool mechanic. That's like some Mega Man 5 Gravity Man shit, sort of. A little more in-depth. That's like on a pattern. You can just run right through that as soon as the first one's cleared, it looks like. I guess I don't really need that for any reason. What was this? Holy shit, are you kidding me? Alright, maybe I do now. Out of here. Shit. trace. Ah, I'd held it for just a little longer. Okay, so we're gonna stick with Bucky here, I think. That makes the most sense. You guys do a ton of damage. Good lord. Alright, well, that was bad. Alright, I guess I probably do need to be blinky right there. I do like that on the continue, it lets you basically continue from whatever screen you're on. It's a nice break that you don't often get from games like this. So we need small. Shit. Game has a great soundtrack, by the way. Not that I have to tell any of you that. Let's do. Shit. Hey, Jay, what's up, buddy? Let's not rush it there. It's a Konami game from the early 90s. It's obviously going to have great music. Alright. Oh, yeah. This is the only thing I've streamed so far today. Okay, so I can jump up there. Don't bother that. I don't... yeah, so this is the only thing I've streamed today. I have had plenty of VODs going with stuff that I've streamed prior. Yeah, dude, what the hell happened with Hideo Kojima, man? That guy kind of went off the deep end. Oh, I remember this now. Go. Yeah, we had Will Wheaton come in useful for something. Let's see, I don't want this with that, I don't... Shit. Oh, you were watching the TMNT? Yeah, that was something I did yesterday. Another Konami game, obviously. That's a good time. Let's see, that, I guess. Alright, we'll take that, I guess. Get these damn frogs out of here. Alright, here we go. This game's got a lot of really cool mechanics in it, you know? And these yellow assholes. Out of here. Are you kidding me? It's close. Yellow bastards, man. You'd think having the Contra spread gun here would make killing those guys a little easier. Yeah, dude, Bucky O'Hare. It's part of that late 80s, early 90s, everything has to be an anthropomorphic animal, like, action hero type thing. Or, I don't know a better term for it, I suppose. Shit. That was bad. Yeah, dude. I was making that remark when we were playing through Blue Planet earlier. Go. Alright, so just stay on this guy, I guess. There we go. Eh. Oh, I didn't realize I could just sit there. It's pretty close, yeah. Not 100% identical. Alright, we'll just let it actually go all the way around its path. Go up there. There. Ah! Okay, I think I just want to be Daffy here. Whatever the hell his name is. Freeman, do you remember what this duck dude's name is? Break. Deadeye. It's not Daffy Duck. Literally, as I went to jump, that guy came onto the screen and hit me. Holy shit. Alright. There. Get out of here. How do I freaking hit that thing? Do I hit it? Yeah, we've established the, Oh, I actually do have to hit these, okay. We established the human guy was Willie, or Will Wheaton, or whatever you want to call him. Alright, so there's that. Alright, now I can hit this. Shit. Ah. Yeah, she seems like some sort of feline of some sort. If I'm just supposed to use this thing. What's that? Yeah, damn, she is ridiculously strong. Fucking furries. Yeah, Freeman, you have detailed files. You have detailed files on a lot of stuff that I don't know shit about. Hey Dave, sorry I didn't see your follow earlier. I appreciate that, man. I don't know if you're still in here or not. Alright, so we've got last section here, I believe. Oh, right, it's this crap. I don't know if there's a preferred character here or not. I guess I'm just gonna stick with Bucky. Alright. Now that I'm not messing around too much with the character selection, it'll be okay. Ah. Shit. The twit. Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, he does some good damage. One hit kills these things. Oh my god. Let's just get hit by all of that, why don't we? Yeah, that's a good call. What? The twit, I like that. What have you been up to today, Freeman? Just hanging out? Shit. Oh, that's fair, yeah. Yeah, I remember now that you mention it that you had said something about that. How did that go? Oh, I don't get to get that again? That's lame. If I get it. Alright, if I remember right, I want to be able to shoot behind me in, oh shit. I realized I was gonna close right when I split that. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me, dude. Alright, so those go down as soon as they're split, so that's good to know. Alright, so if I remember right, I do, when I finally get to the boss, I want to be able to shoot behind me. Oh, that's close. I guess maybe even right now I want to. I think that's probably most retail stores at the moment, honestly. Can't tell if that's doing anything or not. Yeah, sounds right. So we're supposed to get out of the way. Yeah, I guess Jenny does the most damage, so I'm just kind of getting out of the way. But yeah, if I were Deadeye right there, I would have been able to hit it while it was like kind of below me. I'm not sure if he was in here still or not, but there's this Junkyard Dave dude that kind of jumped in right as I got going here. I guess he's got this game saved, so you can just see who's running it at whatever point. But I guess he's like 5th place in the world for like speedrunning this game. So he was kind of giving me some tips. I guess he's got, I'm gonna go check it out at some point. He's got speedrunning.com. He's got some entries on there. Oh, okay, cool. I'm just singing your praises. Can't remember this now, like switching to Deadeye. Oh shit. Alright, so this is the final boss. More or less. There's like the frog guy on his little like hoverboard thing. Go after this. But this is, I guess, is the penultimate boss. We want to be more accurate. Shit. Yeah, exactly. Is that his name? Toadborg? Nice. Are you familiar with this game, Freeman? Like, beyond just knowing of it? Oh, okay. Yeah, this game's a lot of fun, man. It's difficult. I mean, it's not the easiest game I've ever played. Damn. I was just taking damage up the ass that round. Alright, so it's 2 hits to get to Deadeye. That's who I'm going to want to do after Bucky. Alright, so I need to make sure I'm not getting hit too much. Is it better to just beat Deadeye here? I can't actually hit him from there, can I? Shit. The easiest game I've ever played? That's a good question, actually. Let me think about it for a minute. We'll just take it slow, I guess. There's no reason to get wild and crazy here. Easiest game I've ever played. I mean, at this point, it could be something like, you know, Mario 3 or Mega Man 6. Mega Man because I'm just really familiar with it. And I think that's the easiest Mega Man by a pretty wide margin. Guess I should have been doing this the whole time, huh? Felix the Cat. Felix the Cat's a good game. I would like to get that one, but it is pretty easy. There we go. Okay, so killing the guns and the engines, that's really all you have to do. Interesting. Is it worth, like, trying to switch between Jenny and Bucky in this fight? Or just, like, stay Bucky the whole time? Kind of feels like just staying Bucky and avoiding all this stuff is the better call. You're not fiddling around with the select button at the same time. Cool. Go. I'll read the chat here in a second, guys. I don't remember if there was anything else or not. Okay. Yeah, once I get a little more accustomed to switching back and forth between them, I might worry about, you know, trying to optimize it or whatever. It seems like, for my playstyle anyway, just better to stick with Bucky, dodge the projectiles and stuff. Yeah, never mind all the other stuff that doesn't make any sense. Night goes. Why can't he breathe in space? Cool. So that is Bucky O'Hare. Great game. Some difficult parts, especially if you're rusty like I am. Like even this guy, I died on him the first go around because I forgot you need to be right up next to him when he throws that. It is what it is. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't really know any of the Bucky O'Hare lore either. The show and all that was just a little bit before my time. I think I was probably like 2 or 3 when that show was on the air. I guess I can find out when that came out. Bucky O'Hare show. It was 91, so I was about 3.5, depending on what time of the year it was. Cool. Well, I enjoyed doing that. It's been a couple hours, a little over, since I started doing a stream. I'd be more than willing to play something else if you guys want to continue watching me do something. Like I mentioned a while back, I want to get footage of getting through Battletoads and Silver Surfer on my Twitch channel. The Silver Surfer one primarily because what I'm doing right now is downloading all my streams off of Twitch as I complete them and then uploading them onto my YouTube channel. So I have a record of what's going on here. And for some reason, I can't get the download off of my Facebook page. It's just erroring out every single time. So that's why I want to do it on here. James Bond Jr. What's James Bond Jr.? Can't say I'm familiar with that one. Young Indiana Jones. I don't have any Indiana Jones games. I have watched the AVGN Indiana Jones episode a number of times though, and I have to say none of those games look that appealing to me. They all seem like pretty bad games. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to take a break for about 5 minutes or so, refill my drink situation here, and I'll kind of browse around, see what I've got. Young one is the only good one. I'll have to look into it. I think he played 2 or maybe 3 of them during that episode, and I just don't remember which one was which. But if there's a good Indiana Jones game on NES, then it would certainly be worth owning. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to take about a 5-minute break, and come back and see, what people are thinking. If nobody has come up with anything that they're just dying to see, I might just stick in Battletoads and see what we can do with that tonight. So yeah, thanks for joining me on this playthrough. See more, just hang out for a little bit, and I'll be right back with you.